Hello, everyone. Welcome to this very important session today. And today we have uh, Asmita, who secured a nationwide position in Nepal, right? And Nepal is uh, a growing market now from ACCA perspective. So, congratulations to Asmita. It is a big achievement. It's a huge achievement, to be honest, because from anywhere, if you bring positions, that is really good from a student perspective, and obviously for that country as well. Now I have her mentor, her tutor, Ahmed Mumtaz, with us, who is the faculty everybody knows of AA and AAA at WIFI. And it's the second time consecutively, if I'm not wrong, Sir Ahmed student secured a position. So, Sir Ahmed, first I'll start with you. How are you, and how much excited you are?
Hello, everyone. Well, first of all, thank you very much for this invitation from your side. Secondly, yes, you are absolutely right. In the June 2023 session, we had couple of positions from Albania and India, and we couldn't catch up with those students. But this time around, we are extremely thankful to Asmita, and because obviously, it's a challenging task to to make sure that everyone is there on a single platform. So yeah, I'm super excited, super happy, super gratitude all the way. The national positions, the global positions, they always motivates you big time for the next session. So because of this position, I'm super charged for the December 2023 attempt.
Asmita, congratulations. How are you feeling?
I'm really happy about this thing. So I'm like, I had always been preparing myself for the ACCA exams with self-study, and this was the first time I took a help of a tutor. And I'm really glad that I met Sir Ahmed, who was always constantly pushing us and motivating us to give our best till the last day, very last day of the examinations. And I'm really grateful for that. And yeah, I'm really happy about the position as well.
That's great. Now, I want Ahmed you to ask more and more questions, obviously, because it's your paper and you both deserve more. So I would say that yes, Ahmed, you start and ask whatever important things you feel are important from student perspective, giving examination December attempt.
Okay, I think let's start with a brief introduction. So Asmita, so as the world knows about it, you are from Nepal. So any some brief introduction about yourself, what you are up to, how many exams you are left with. So how did you
Uh,
choose AAA, considering it's an optional exam? Tell me about yourself.
Actually, sir, yeah. Right now, I am still left with three papers of ACC, and I
Okay.
choose AAA as the first paper of professional level. Actually, it could be a bit like whenever I told this to many of my friends, they were like, "This would be very daunting. You will not be able to do this. Do not go with this choice." But then I was so good with I won't say I was so good, but I was really happy about my double A results. I did self study for double A as well, and I attended your game changer webinar for during the last preparation hour, which was like a what to say booster for my confidence to give that examination, and I really aced that exam. I scored really well. I was a second position holder as well at that time as well from Nepal for
Okay, in
double A.
double A. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
and
great.
I was
How much you
like,
scored
okay,
in
I
double A?
scored a good mark. Yes, sir.
How much you scored in double A?
I scored 84, sir, for double A.
So that's a huge number. Okay, well done.
Yes, and
Well
therefore
done.
I was good with accounting standard as well. And so I was like, okay,
Okay.
let me move ahead with triple A because I had just finished my double A. So that's why I went ahead with triple A as my first professional paper, sir.
Okay, that's great. So you are an exceptional case because considering the fact you kept all other professional papers and directly jumped towards the AAA.
Yes,
Okay, that's great. Okay, so uh, I think you are even more important for us now because this is your first ever experience with an approved learning provider, right? So
yes,
according to you, you are till date you were a self-study student, but AAA
yes,
was
sir.
your first ever experience,
First,
and you got
yes,
the
sir.
position.
Yes,
Lovely.
sir.
I think WIFI should take it as a pride and I think we are super happy about it, because I think it's a great example of synergy, because with your efforts and your dedication and your brain and your hard work, but along with that, I'd like to
Yes.
know what positive role Vivi played. So, what is the importance of the weekly live class? How good were the lectures, recordings, and the support? Your comment on that.
Sure, sir. Prior to this, whenever I did such studies, it would be really like it used to take up so much of my energy. I had to understand it everything on my own, and whenever there is a tutor support, I found that it was really easy, very comparatively very easier to understand everything. Like it was like I can't even express that. It was so easier to understand the stuff. The efforts were comparatively lesser than doing it on myself. And live classes, I must say that was definitely a plus thing to do, because every time I attended the live classes, there always used to be something more I used to learn from you, because I have always been someone who learns more by listening. So whenever you taught things, I always used to get something new, something I always used to understand something better. And I was always very active in the live class as well. I always used to ask you question, answer your answers, right? If you remember. So yeah, that was really. I think the live classes really helped me for my preparation to really understand the subject matter, to really understand the content of the syllabus. So,
Okay, yeah, let me add something to it. Many students around the globe, around me, whenever they perceive Wi-Fi, they think as if we are going to give them certain lectures, okay, highest quality of lectures, and that's it. Tata, bye bye. End of the story. But
mm,
trust me, this is
yeah, that's not the case, sir. Yeah,
that's not the
exactly.
case.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
those
that's not
live
the case.
classes, those assignments, that WhatsApp group, that continuous
Yeah,
interaction, we are not done till the exam day. In fact,
yeah,
sometimes
exactly.
sometimes the bond and the interaction goes even after the exam. So yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah,
Sure, sir.
lovely,
Yes, sir. Yeah,
lovely.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
And I just need
So
to add one thing here, because a
yes, sir.
lot of students do appreciate that as well. I'm sure Asmita would also do the same. That the tracking that we do, that tracking and sending the reminders that, hello, you are slow,
Yeah,
you need to pace up. That's
yeah,
what
that was also there.
differentiates a
Yeah,
lot.
every time the content you have covered, if you have how much is remaining, like 70% is done, 100% is done, and whenever
Yes, that
I used to
bar
feel
that
like,
tells us.
yeah, whenever I used to feel like I was lagging behind, I used to like pace up. Oh my God, I have so much to do yet. Then that was the way I used to like, yeah, keep myself doing the things. And there used to be a constant push from your side every time. Like you always used to send voice notes, the notes, text messages, constantly push us.
He
They were
he
like you
never
were
sends,
our
he never
energy
replies
booster
me. I
every
don't
time.
know how he send voice notes in the group. That's
He does
really bad.
say it.
That's really bad.
So when it comes to my students, let it be
Students.
double A or triple A, trust me, whenever I'm having an interaction for the first time, someone who's asking, will you answer my question if I'm going to point out some? It's difficult to make him or her believe that I will do it. But usually I say, you know what? Well, trust me on that. But I'm not that bad when it comes to WhatsApp response. So trust me on that. And later on, the student realizes himself or herself. And my friends and my family, they all, I won't say they hate my WhatsApp usage, but they don't love it either.
What my question and complaint is that you don't respond us so fast. In fact, you see my messages, you are online, but now I'm definitely sure that you are replying to your students at that time.
Yes,
Because he pins our WhatsApp group. It's
yes,
always in the first.
yes, yes. I can show it to you right now as well. Obviously, the
Yeah,
group changes. Obviously, the group changes. But as we
yeah.
speak right now, trust me. I swear to God, AAA December 2023 is pinned at the first place. I'm not going to tell you what pinned at number two and number three. Okay. So yeah, moving forward. So AAA is a very time challenging exam. Okay, you were
Exactly.
good when it comes to your double A, you were good with respect to your accounting standard. But what about typing speed? What about the exam pressure? What about the mock exam? Or how did you manage the time pressure? Did you practice mock exam or the time management?
Yeah. time management was actually an issue for me in the beginning phase. Whenever I used to attempt the section A question, it used to take almost 2 3 hours, almost 2 and 3 hours
Yeah,
while I was preparing myself at
yeah,
home.
yeah, yeah,
Then later I
yeah. So
realized
that's pretty normal. That's pretty normal for a
that's pretty
starter.
normal for the beginning phase. Yeah. Then I was really
Yeah.
worried at that time, and then later when I started to practice more and more, and when I started to practice in the platform CPE platform, under the exam condition, whenever we practice as per the marks allocation. Like in the beginning phase, we try to attempt everything that's been given in the okay, what is this?
Suggested answer.
Yeah, so that's the answer, right? So
Suggested answer.
when we practice in the CPE platform, we practice as per the marks allocation, and when we do that, we start to uh, with practice we get to do the things within the required time frame, and slowly with practice this gets managed by its own. And the other thing is that whenever we get, and I used to get stuck with any question or anything that I'm not so confident about, I just used to move on and then get back to it later on. That's how I started to manage time. And yeah, it's all about practice, sir. With practice you get to manage time.
Very well said. So it's about practice. So
Yeah, it's about
what
practice.
what's the learning outcome from your feedback is that it's normal to
Normal, it's
have, you
absolutely
know,
normal.
to have time management issues to begin with. It's
Yeah,
normal to get demoralized by looking at
yeah,
the suggested answer, but with the passage of time, and I think hard work can beat anyone, and hard work can make to achieve anything. So yeah, lovely. I think let's move towards the ending part of this session.
okay.
So there are two more questions in my mind. Number one, I would like to know what you are up to. What are you attempting in December 2023? And you are always welcome at VP for sure. For sure. I think considering the fact you are a position holder, you deserve uh, great hospitality from VP, and you will definitely receive discount from VP because you are a position holder. I would like to know what you are up to for the December 2023. And last but surely not the least, any pro tip for my current AAA students who are going to attempt in the December 2023. That's it from my side. Your call.
I guess for December, I'm preparing for my SPR exam,
Okay.
and yeah, that's what I'm preparing
No,
because we have
that's
to
a very
give.
unusual sequence, if I'm not wrong, right? Usually, because
Yes,
whenever
sir.
we
Sir,
students do ask
this
us,
is
we always say, Ahmed,
this
go with SBR, then AAA, or either go with the both papers together. But that's very unusual. AAA and then SBR.
Yes, so
sir, according to her, she studied double A on her own. Then she attended WIFI, my double A game changer
game
webinar,
changer.
and she was in love with the entire course. And she scored 84 in double A. And then she decided that I'm so confident in double A, and I love the subject itself, that she decided to move to straight away
Just
to triple A and
triple.
scoring that and just
Yes,
That's
scoring
a
a
sir.
very
national position in Nepal. That's
that's a
just a
very
national
rare
position.
example. Very rare example. I'm saying, literally speaking,
Yeah.
because it's about the accounting standards of SBR, then you go to AAA because you have to use those standards,
Accounting standards,
and I'm
exactly.
sure for you SBR will be for first time, right? You are giving SBR for
Yes,
the
sir.
first
First
time.
time. It's first time.
So that's really strange, and you are setting a very good example as well.
Yes, sir, sure. Yeah, and regarding the tips, I would like to say that practice is the key. You got to practice as
Okay.
much as possible. As far as I remember, I practiced all the past paper questions that were in the CBE platform, and
That's great.
the assignments that SOR provides, the mock exams that are all must because you get feedback, you get to improve. So yeah, practice is the key. Practice, 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 practice. And as SOR Ahmed says, used to say us, if you are you know all the syllabus, you understand the answers, but you have not typed it, rote learned it, you are never
You know
prepared. So
nothing.
yeah, yeah, you know
Yes, you are not
nothing. You
prepared.
got to type it, you got to rote learn the main topics, main points. So yeah, that's the most important thing to is the examination. And yeah, you should be really good with accounting standards, IFRS standards, because I guess 60 to 70% of the paper is all about accounting standards. If you are good at accounting standards, you can really ace with the audit risk, the procedures questions, and this reporting stuff. They are like they come in every examination, so you should be good with that
Yeah,
as
it's a
well. And
mandatory
never
question.
ignore,
Yeah.
never ignore syllabus area F, which I did.
Okay, so is there any topic? Can I do self-study when it comes to syllabus area F, or can I do choose a certain topic and I skip?
No,
No.
don't do it.
Okay.
But what you can do with syllabus area F is like there are things like matter to consider, no? So there are like similar points for every topic, like for
Yeah, yeah.
PMI.
There is a flow. There is a
Yeah,
consistent
there is
flow.
a
Yeah, I agree.
pattern. If you can understand the pattern, you can do it. Because I had some few students, like few friends from last group of AAA September, who were asking me about this section F. It was really difficult and all, and so I just told them that. But I only myself ignored due diligence and stuff which came in my exam. Yeah, you should not do that. You should not do what I did. You should not repeat the mistake that I did. Yeah, you should prepare for that. And yeah, that's it. And during the examination, you should stay calm. You should stay composed, because I faced a bit difficulty for this due diligence part, which got like consume a bit of my energy and time. So you should be a bit composed. Try to understand the question and write the exam. Yeah, that's it. So
Okay,
Uh,
okay.
and
Thank you very
one
practice,
much.
practice,
question
practice again, practice.
I need to
Yes,
ask,
Rizwan.
Smita, is that
Yeah.
are you a working student, or you just are a full-time student?
Right now, so I'm a full-time student. I used to work, but for professor level, I was like, I left the work and I want to move somewhere else from this place. So I'm now a full-time student. So actually, so
Great.
I'm away from the main capital city of Nepal, where ACCA, the learning providers are all there, institutions are all there. We need to go for examination over there, and therefore I'm somewhere else from different part of
Okay.
Nepal. So I want to move there, and therefore right now I'm a full-time student. So
Don't worry, you have one learning provider at your home, so whenever you want to
yeah,
come back, you can
that was
contact.
like, yeah, so I could just stay here and you study from with
Okay.
you guys. I'm really grateful for that. So
So great. Thank you very much, Asmita and Sir Ahmed Mumtaz. Obviously, it was all your hard work that paid off, and it's really good. Obviously, from student perspective, from the country perspective, from the tutor perspective, from the institute perspective. Uh, at Wi-Fi, this is what we want. We believe in quality. We try our best, and I can definitely guarantee everybody who wants to opt for AA and AAA, the way Sir Ahmed Mumtaz, the way he responds to student queries by ignoring us, that's fantastic. And he is always there
Cut
for
this part.
yeah. So thank you very much, guys, for the session. I hope and best of luck, Asmita, for your future
Yes,
papers as
best of luck for
thank you.
and
for
thank
the
you very much,
exams.
Sir
And
Ahmed, as well.
thank you
Thank you
very
very
much.
Take care.
Thank you, Asmita. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Sirvan. Thank you.
Bye.